there. I was just out for a walk. Actually, I was up here retrieving some tent pegs. And while I was walking up here, I started thinking about, you know, it has to do with the Great Reset. This is not going to be a political video, but I want to talk about what happens when people or human beings are removed from nature. Because we know a little bit about that actually. And if you go to the World Economic Forum's website and you read about the Great Reset, you will see that what they want to do is to remove people from rural areas and into urban centers. They want to have people living in small boxes, essentially, in cities. It's not going to be... First of all, I don't think they will be successful, and but most importantly here, this is not going to be healthy for people, you know. And we know a few things about what happens when you remove people from nature. We know a little bit about the mental health problems that seem to be much more widespread in cities. Depression, suicide, crime. There's a lot of bad things going on in cities, and it seems to be a mental health thing now. And also, and this I don't know for sure this one, but I think people in cities tend to be more self-centered. That's just my impression. But you know, I know lots of people who live in cities who are not self-centered, and I know people out in the rural areas that are very self-centered. So there are exceptions to this, of course, but it's just something I've seen to... maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I just wanted to mention it. And also, you know, when you move people out of nature, out of rural areas and into cities, they lose themselves, you know. They lose themselves. They lose also that connection with nature. And it's hard to explain how important that is. But it's... If you're walking on, you know, concrete and asphalt all day long, and you move from one box to another, and you spend your whole day looking at a screen, we were not meant to do that. That's not... It's very unnatural, and I think that the mental health problems that we see, you know, they are more widespread in cities. It has to do with the unnatural surroundings. I need to say that I do understand that lots of people, they have to live in a city. I do understand that, and it's not a criticism from me to people who live in cities. I am trying now to direct my criticism towards, you know, like the World Economic Forum, because it seems like they want this. They want more of this. So when I read how they are laying out the Great Reset, how it's going to look, you know, what I'm seeing there is, to me, it's hell, you know. It really is. And this is, you know, some people, they say, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a real thing. Some other people, they say, well, are you being scared now? It's just a website. Well, the World Economic Forum, they wield a lot of power, you know, and influence here in the world. So we should keep an eye on what they're doing. Now, the big irony here is, of course, that it's all about the environment, the Great Reset. Oh, it's all about the environment. But part of that, well, I don't believe it's all about the environment anyway, but if it was, part of that involves removing human beings from nature. Well, I guess you could say that if there were no more human beings, then nature would be healthier, you know. The planet would be healthier, but I don't think we should go that way. That's a bit extreme, isn't it? You know, it's a bit extreme. So anyway, I think it's a terrible idea to plan towards concentrating people into urban areas. It's a terrible idea, and I think we should rather make it easier for people to live out in rural areas. So yeah, but what do I know? I'm just out here getting my tent pegs and up here in Norway. So what do I know? I do know this. I don't like cities. I'm not happy in cities. I try to avoid them. And I will live in areas like this. I will be out here, you know. I won't be in cities. That's not for me. And I'm not the only one who feels the same way, you know. It's, yeah. No, we need to return to nature. That's what we need to do. We need to get grounded. We need to sit down on the moss in the forest. Get out of the city jungle and out in nature. Yeah. I have a question for you. I'm going to stand up. Going to stand up and oops, hold on. This wool shirt that I have, does it make me look like this Finnish children's book character? Smusmumrikken, we call him in Norwegian. I read those novels when I was a kid, and I seemed to, there was a similarity there, I think. So let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, if you are not already a subscriber, then please consider subscribing. I will be... Oh, someone has forgotten their axe. I think what I'll do, I'll let it, you know, I'll leave it there for a couple of days, and I'll walk up here again and I'll see if it's still there. Because if it can't, you know, it's starting to rust now. Yeah. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, if I didn't say so already, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that it's a good idea to move people out of rural areas and into cities or not? Okay.